Returning to the CryptoQ media channel brings us joy. The XRP Ledger Apex 2024 will take place from June 11th to the 13th, everyone. Consequently, this is the final day. The organizers claim it will be the largest XRP Ledger event ever. On top of that, I have other related stuff to tell you. There's a lot to go over, but this video will cover most of it. I am not at all trying to make anything that covers that much ground in a single video. However, I must emphasize that this event surpasses all previous occurrences. 4 years have passed since it began. Ripple also revealed the official name of their stable coin. Also, you might recall that a few months ago, Ripple announced that they will be launching a stable coin, something I think is fantastic. Let me just give you a brief explanation of why, even though some community members have the wrong idea and think it's bad or that Ripple isn't interested in XRP anymore. Additionally, Ripple reported an issue. Can anybody remember Liquidity Hub? Like my beloved Dodo, it has now joined the ranks of the extinction-level birds. And guess what? I am not bothered. Let me explain. But before we go any further, let me clarify that I am not a financial expert. I am very incompetent, and you should never trust me with your money. Creating videos on YouTube about cryptocurrency is something I like doing for fun. I'm just an enthusiast. Oh sure, I can simply provide you with a link to the XRPL Apex webpage. They contacted the individuals named below, and this is taking place in Amsterdam. In 2024, Ripple will host the XRP Ledger Apex, the most important annual summit on the XRPL calendar. It unites everyone from builders to businesses to fintechs to VCs to the general people. One of the most important stories that has come out of this is about Ripple's stable coin, and I'll get to that first. Check out this crypto basic news story as of Ripple's formal introduction of their USD stable coin. We will be using the LUSD ticker sign for it. Our suspicions led us to believe that Ripple was considering using the ticker symbol, RLUSD, rather than the official, Ripple USD. I'll explain why for a moment. We were correct. The work is constructed like this. Ripple has verified that RLUSD would be its future stable coin trading symbol by officially presenting Ripple USD, or RLUSD. While speaking at the ongoing XRP Ledger APEC meeting, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse made the comment. Also present was David Schwartz, Chief Technology Officer of Xrpl. A play on words meaning, the real USD. The name of the Ripple stablecoin was given by Garlinghouse when asked, RLUSD. It seems the L isn't from Ripple Labs but from Ripple, as he did mention that Ripple USD was the reason for the term RLUSD. Just so you know, Ripple is still going by the name of Ripple Labs. With a DBA, they may legally do business as Ripple, rather than Ripple Labs, so that's what they might call themselves. This leads me to believe that we have been calling it Ripple USD, when the labs aren't engaged since that time. I asked myself, what is Ripple Labs USD? The moment I laid eyes on the RL. Definitely not. On the other hand, that's the L in Ripple. Regardless, check this out. Hence, we had serious suspicions that our LUSD could be the ticker sign. A formal announcement was made by Ripple's on its website and social media accounts after the phrase was revealed by the company's CEO. This news follows the corporation's noteworthy filing of a trademark application for the same name with the U.S. legal database registry Justia. They visited a month ago and found this in our trash-filled community. As soon as we saw the new trademark, we realized they were launching a stable coin. That, I believe, is really it. The bet paid off, and it wasn't the case. I couldn't agree more. Do you have any opinions? Please get in touch with me. Does it sound good to you? What is Ripple? Who is it? This is something I hadn't discussed publicly before, you know. Nonetheless, I was thinking about everything I had been thinking about in the days leading up to today. May Ripple remain nameless in this subject. It is my sincere wish. Since it's obvious that XRP and Ripple will both be around, that was one of my initial suggestions. When it comes to cryptocurrency, Ripple and XRP are two of the most colossal and long-standing assets. Nonetheless, this prejudice continues, even though I think it is unfair. In other words, the hostility that exists toward the XRP community since XRP is an upgraded Bitcoin alternative. Even though XRP is obviously not the Bitcoin, it was sarcastically referred to as the banker's coin for quite some time. Interestingly, there is actually a banker's coin. I find that very amusing. But I figured, why not rename it? You're already going to support it at Ripple, so why not? Basically, it doesn't matter what you call it. It probably won't help it get accepted, but it also won't prevent it. Let me be clear. I'm not implying that their chances of success are low. A little more difficulty could be on the horizon. Well, then, why bother? The term, Ripple, is unnecessary. Would I be right? Did this stigma not exist before? Sadly, I have to say it. On top of that, it doesn't make any sense. Nonetheless, you are cognizant of the external environment. You should think about the importance of each social media platform before putting money into cryptocurrency. Consequently, the price of crypto basic is fair. Take into account the following, though: Coin, Telegraph, CoinDesk. A mountain of bullshit is this. However, one advantage that came to me is that it is a stable coin, being Ripple USD. It will be more difficult for dishonest people to knowingly confuse Ripple with XRP. They will have a more difficult time achieving it. These days, when people talk about Ripple, they're speaking to XRP, not the stable coin. Our earlier correction, that Ripple is a company, not a coin, will be harder for them to make. Although it is still early days, I believe that Ripple has a strong possibility of capturing a substantial chunk of the stable currency market. This is particularly true considering that there are currently two major stable coins available: USDC and Tether. That individuals who claim differently are entirely incorrect is further supported by this. As far as I can remember, the stable coin market valuation is around $100 minus 150 billion right now, but by the end of the decade, they predict it will be worth several trillion dollars. Ripple has a fantastic opportunity to rule the industry while remaining compliant due to its early stage. Even Brad Garlinghouse has publicly stated his belief that the US government will be the target of a judicial investigation. Consequently, he expects the lawsuits to be dropped. Perhaps it's the SEC, but I don't know what that means. But I don't claim it would or wouldn't. I simply require the details of the charges before I decide to believe the SEC. On the other hand, it should come as no surprise that Ripple will follow all rules, be transparent, and be auditable on this. My opinion is that they shouldn't have their name on it. But now that they did, it's way harder to get the two mixed up. If you're going to be the dweeb who will intentionally confuse Ripple with XRP, then you ought to know better. Having said that, this does have its benefits. Also, someone by the name of Saul uploaded a short video clip, roughly 27 seconds long, in which David Schwartz made multiple comments. When discussing stable coins, he did bring up the fact that the XRP ledger will always treat XRP differently than any other coin because it is the only native coin on the network. For all assets tokenized after XRP, go no further than the XRP ledger. Also, he noted out that auto-bridging uses its liquidity to its advantage, which is the root cause of default. However, other coins are an exception. XRP is the starting point. Near the end of the video, he briefly brought up the idea that Ripple's stable coin will open up new uses for the XRP ledger. This matters greatly because any further uses for the XRP ledger will be good for XRP. The rationale for it is as follows. I posted the video and commented that XRP will benefit from Ripple's future stable coin. For the stable coin to work on the XRP ledger, XRP is also necessary. A user who goes by the name of Faith Innovations responded by emailing me to inquire as to if I had heard the claim that the stable coin cannot exist on the XRP ledger independently of XRP. I was preoccupied with finding the appropriate Google resources for him, so I apologize for the delay in answering. However, I would assume that xrpl.org is an excellent location to get it from. Still, there are a plethora of internet resources where you might be able to track them out. I just wanted to confirm that. Yes, that is accurate. As a result of my exhaustive online research, I have assembled the following comprehensive list of resources. On the XRP network, XRP is essential for any tokenized asset. Trust lines are another use case for XRP. Every transaction on the XRP ledger needs at least 10 drops, and using XRP on layer 1 is mandatory. Additionally, XRP is required in that location. That is the end of the video. It would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much. Leave.